Lisa here again from the Neath Port Talbot Exercise Referral Scheme. So I thought today I'd use this beautiful weather as an opportunity to sit in the garden and stretch with Dexter. And possibly you can see Aggie as well. He's my boy. So the stretches that we're going to do in today's session, they're seated stretches. Easy, you can stretch in the kitchen, you can stretch sitting on the bed. Try and get a good secure base, nothing that's going to slip and slide. And all of the stretches that we're going to do can be adapted to stand as well. Anyway. So what I want you to do is I want to shuffle your bottom to the edge of your seat. Make sure you don't go too far forward, obviously, because we need to get a good secure base. So both your feet are planted firmly onto the floor. I want you to lengthen through the crown of your head. I want you to keep your chest lifted. I want you to just slide the shoulders back and down. Your core is engaged, so by that I mean that your pelvic floor is lifted and you've drawn your belly button through towards your back. Okay, so the first stretch we're going to do, I want you to straighten your leg. If you imagine you're just peeping over a cliff. Yeah, so that's all I want you to do. So you're stretching out the muscle that runs down the back of your thigh, your hamstring muscle. So we're going to hold that position. Again, as I said, engage in the core. Make sure now your pelvic floor is pulled up. You draw your belly button through towards your back. Nice easy breathing and hold. So we try not to forward fold and collapse in. Okay, we spend a lot of our lives in this position, driving, eating, reading, knitting. So what we want to try and do is we want to try and lengthen through the spine. And you're going to do exactly the same then on the other leg. So take your leg out, straighten, lift up nice and tall, tip at your hips and forward fold. A nice easy relaxed breathing. So you take a lovely big inhale, breathe in the fresh air, lovely big exhale. Try to make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Don't pull them up, relax them down and lengthen through the crown. Fantastic. Okay, you're going to go back onto the first leg. Again, nice and comfortable, edge of the seat. This time you're going to flex the foot. So a flex means pretty much that you're pointing your foot up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. So you lift and you're going to come forward again. So this stretch then tends to move a little bit further down towards the calf muscles. The calf muscle is this muscle just here. And the legs get a lot of work, especially if you've been outdoors getting your exercise, your recommended activity. So we're going to do the same then on the other side. Flex your foot, toes are pointing up towards the sky and come forward. So you can do these stretches before the walk that you go on, you can do them when you come back, you can just do them as a good de-stress. Again, nice and soft throughout the body. And relax. Fantastic. Okay, so now this isn't for everyone. There are adaptations. If you don't have issues with your knee, you can pop the leg underneath, place the hands to the side of you, and if you lean back just slightly, this then opens out just at the front of your thigh, your quad muscle. Nice easy breathing. You can, if you have good flexibility, you can pop the leg a little bit further back, you lean back into it, but I actually have a couple of issues with my knees, so I'm not going to go any further back than this. And then you're going to do the same the other side. So you slide your foot under, slide the hands back, just lean back into it. Now you never take a stretch to its end range. Everything should be done easily, with comfort. You'll feel a little tightness, but it should feel comfortable, never painful. And you come back out of it. Fantastic. So what I want you to do next is I want you to cross your legs. Imagine sitting up nice and tall. Again, you don't collapse in on yourself. Come forward and hold it there. So we're not going to hold this for too long because it does tend to pull the body forward. And you're going to change sides. Cross over, lift tall, come forward. We don't want to restrict your breathing. We don't want to tighten around this area. We want to expand this area. So I don't want to hold this one for too long. and come back out a bit. And now again, this isn't for everyone. Try, providing you have good knees. Flex your foot. So if your foot is flexed, it helps to protect the knee. You're going to lift. You're going to slightly come forward. Then you're going to angle the body and just bring the body down towards the knee. Nice easy breathing. So you'll hear my neighbours chatting either side of the fence, because it is a lovely day and everybody's out in the garden. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same the other side. Pop your ankle just above the knee, flex your foot, so the knee stays down, come forward, turn slightly, and ease down towards the knee. So as you can see, well hopefully, my spine is lengthened, I've lengthened through the crown. Nothing should feel painful. You can obviously go deeper into the stretches. It's entirely up to you. And then come back out a bit. Fabulous. Just pad through your feet. Let's just do a couple of shoulder rolls because we have been leaning forward just a little. And on this shoulder roll, what I want you to do is I want you to keep your arms behind you. Hold behind. So I'm lucky I've got a chair now where I can hold the spindles on the back, and you're just going to push forward through the chest. So my chin hopefully is back, my crown is lengthened. If you want to close your eyes you can, but make sure you've got good balance. We do have quite a good strong base of support here. And relax. Then you're going to bring the arms forward. So round the spine, separate the shoulder blades, engage your core. So that's your pelvic floor drawn up. So your belly button through towards your spine. And fantastic, well done. I'm just going to move my chair slightly. So you're in the same seated position. Hold, lengthen the arm, and all I want you to do is tip over to the side. So you should have a nice line down from the tips of the fingers, right the way down the arm, down through the side. Beautiful. You can do exactly the same the other side. Lift and lengthen. And take it over to the side. Beautiful. And relax. Then you're going to take the opposite hand to the outside of the leg and use the back of the chair and a slight twist. Try and keep your feet firmly planted and your hips square. You're going to do exactly the same to the other side. Outside and twist. Lovely. Come back to the centre. Okay, you're going to place the forearms down towards your thighs and you're going to round your spine. So scoop your tummy in, drop your head forward, and beautiful. Bring one arm across, so pop your hand just above the joint. Let the shoulders relax. Oh, it's very warm out here. And you're going to do exactly the same the other side. So notice now I'm sitting up nice and straight, yeah? I haven't collapsed in on myself. Lengthen. Fire up your postural muscles even though we're seated. Beautiful. Okay, then I want you to bend the arm, place the hand just underneath and lift. Keep lifting. So it's entirely up to you how far back you take the arm. You're stretching out the tricep muscle now. This is the muscle at the back of the arm. So we need to keep a good full range of movement, especially in this area. And again, we'll do exactly the same the other side. Keep lifting, keep lifting. Just go back as far as you can. So lovely mobility in the shoulders and the elbows. And relax. You're going to drop your head down to one side. Okay, place the hand to the opposite side. And you're just going to apply some gentle pressure, not too hard. So you'll feel that lovely stretch. Very often we carry a lot of tension in and around this area. We call them the worry muscles. They will tense and tighten, especially if you're feeling quite anxious. And this can create headaches on occasion, so it's lovely to just stretch out and relax. We are living through a very challenging time at the moment. Okay, drop your chin down towards your chest And then just take the eye gaze up slightly. Not too far, you need to crunch the back of the neck. Beautiful. Bring your head back to the centre. Look over one shoulder. And look over the other shoulder. We're almost there. Take your head now, just down to the side. Place the hand to the back of the head and ease the head forward. And the dogs are going to start barking any minute. Head down. Dexter. Okay, take a nice deep breath. Breathe in. And relax it out. And one last time. Breathe in. And relax it out. And from Dexter and Aggie and I and the whole of the Neath Port Talbot exercise referral scheme, stay safe.